going on, guys? DC Players back here with another video, and today we are talking about what are the 5 best perks within all of Call of Duty Zombies history. Just before we get into the video, I just want to give a thanks to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. We're also not that far off 500 subscribers either. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button and let's get straight into this video. So just to clear things up, we are not including the 4 original perks. These are strictly DLC perks. So coming in at my number 5 spot is Vulture Aid from Buried. Comes in at my number 5 spot because it was a perfect perk for new beginners on the map Buried. As soon as the new beginners bought this perk, you could literally see where the perk machines were, where the wall buyers were. It just added extra help for the new beginners basically. So it comes in at my number 5 spot for that reason. Okay, moving on now to number 4. So in my number 4 spot, got Electric Cherry when it first came about from Mob of the Dead back in 2013. Been in multiple maps since then, but we just haven't seen a return since Black Ops 3. I think the last time we've seen Electric Cherry was in Revelations. For those of you that do not know what the perk actually did in game, it's when you reload your weapon, it let out electric shock charge, which were very useful on low rounds as it killed the zombies pretty much instantly. But like getting into like the higher rounds, it struggled to even do anything basically. But it comes in at my number 4 spot because it's got me out of tight and sticky situations where we get trapped like in between walls where the zombies have like piled up on you. I've gone to reload the weapon, it's electrocuted the zombies. I've managed to like get out from where I was trapped basically. So it's been very useful in game for me. That's why it's in my top 5 best perks of all time. Strictly DLC perks. We're not talking about Juggernaut. Juggernaut is number 1, but this is strictly DLC perks. So just remember that. Moving on to the next one. So in my number 3 spot, we have PhD Flopper. So PhD Flopper comes in at number 3. The reason being, as the 2 perks in front of them, I just feel like they're a lot more useful in game. For those of you that are unaware what the perk actually did, back in Black Ops 1 era, you could dolphin dive and it'd let off like an explosion and kill like full herds of zombies on lower rounds. But once you got into the higher rounds, it just made them into crawlers basically. And sometimes on like Black Ops 1, like when you went to dolphin dive, sometimes it'd glitch and it won't let off the explosion. You know, all the zombies would just pile on you and basically just insta down you. It's brought back in Cold War as PhD Slider. It got a lot of inspiration from a perk in custom zombies called Banana Colada, and they took inspiration from that, called it PhD, which it was anyway, then just made it into like, instead of dolphin diving, you'd slide and it'd like make an explosion behind you and it'd like wipe the zombies out basically. Some people say it's a lot better than PhD Flopper, but you cannot mess with the OG PhD Flopper at the end of the day. That coming first, especially in this type of community that we're in. Anything that's tampered, the community does not like it. Keep it basic, same with anything in zombies. Like at the minute, Treyarch with all these new games, Vanguard, Zombies, taking out Round Base, it's silly really, but hopefully it finds its way back to how it was back in Black Ops 3. Okay, now moving back on the topic, coming in at my number 2 spot for best perks of all time, we've got Stamin-Up. It first come in Ascension as a new perk for the first time from the 4 original perks that we've had since World at War. It made no sense to the community at first because people were buying the 4 original perks and they'll go get this Stamin-Up that's just been released that no one knew all of when the map first dropped, and they could not buy it until they realised that they only could carry 4 perks. As like as the other perks, for all of you that do not know what the perk actually did, it was good for Stamin-Up, it's in the name basically. It was good for training zombies for high rounds basically. So you didn't run out of energy else like training the zombies round in a circle or doing your figure of 8, doing your pro rounds of 255. And plus it was the OG first DLC perk. So that's why it comes in at my number 2 spot for the best perks of all time. So the one that you've all been waiting for, coming in at number 1, we have
Luca. Bueno. Pinyu. Bueno. Pinyu. Pinyu! Minions! Non les Pinyu! Pinyu!
Nah, I'm joking. No, coming at number 1, we have got Widow's Wine when it was first revealed in Shadows of Evil. The reason for this, it was just an all-round good perk, as if you didn't have it in Black Ops 3, you would basically just getting slapped the fuck out of by these zombies. For those of you that do not know what this perk did, when you got hit by the zombies, it let out like an explosive cobweb, and it like froze the zombies for like a few seconds. Also, on purchase of this perk, it would swap your frags for like these spider grenades. Like you'd throw them, it'd let cobwebs out. It'd do the same effect as what it would when the zombies would hit you. If you're an hardcore player and you love to go for high rounds and you know you're very good at the game, literally did not even need Juggernaut on Black Ops 3 basically. The perk was just fucking overpowered. All you needed were your Widow's Wine, a wall by with dead wire, the Wonder Weapon, and that were you set. Don't forget the Alchemist as a gobblegum as well. There you have it, everyone. They are my top 5 best perks of all time. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. It's been me, DC Plays. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.